How's it going, guys? My name's Snedo. Little bit about me. Played in Tier 1 Wars for a bit with F.AE currently. Really good alliance, really enjoying it. Yes, I'm British, if anyone asks. Looking to start doing a couple war videos. This one's mainly a test. I also just wanted to show off how broken Rank 4 Sinister is really. So, as we can see with these bans, especially Purgatory, Shaffer and Sim is focused towards node 46 Serpent, which is important, as you know from the thumbnail later in this video. Our first fight is node 9 Maestro. None of these nodes really affect Sinister. We've got Hazard Shift, which whatever Hazard Shift it is, you can reflect him back, so we're not too bothered about that. And then the other main node's Power Efficiency, which is he gets power back when he throws his special. But as you'll see, this doesn't even come into play, just because of how high damage Rank 4 Sinister has. So I've got my Vicious up, got my Bleeds up, throw it, and we're already ticking for 34k a second. Rolling 2 of our Cosmic buffs on the first fight definitely helped with this. Of course, killing Maestro guarantees us a Cosmic buff for future fights. Our next fight is our only Sinister fight. Really safe. Shield versus Jessica Jones. Same path that the Maestro was on. It's just a Hazard Shift, Power Focus.
8, 7, 6, 5.
This will be the most boring fight of this video because it is a Sinister, but it's very, very safe. Which in war is all you need. Doesn't always have to be entertaining. Just simple parry heavies, playing it safe, letting the bleed sicker down. Tranquilise shuts off basically every threat that Jessica Jones can put on us. For anyone wondering why my degen damage of Sinister is so high, I'm max boosted, and I've also got the Apocalypse synergy, which gives Sinister 50% extra potency on his degenerations, which is obviously going to help a lot in all of these fights. On to our next fight, we've got Path 3 in Section 2, Node 21 Terax. Main worry here is Enroaching Stun, as Sinister's SB1 has a fairly short animation, but again, we're kind of killing him before he really does anything. Sinister counters Terax really well, because you get the willpower healing from your bleeds and the armor breaks that he puts on you. Also, this is the second Cosmic buff, which will carry over into future fights, which is crucial for the last fight of this video. See here, degens aren't ticking for as much as some of the earlier fights, but it really doesn't matter, he still died in one SB1. Next fight, same path, we've got Penny Parker. Safeguard, which degen ignores, so that doesn't matter. And then we want to alternate our combos or get disintegrations, which is why we're doing the light before the heavy. Take 2 SB1s on this fight because of class disadvantage, but it doesn't really matter. The Mystics are giving us a nice combat power rate boost.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Really looking forward to putting this video out there, just to show people how ridiculous Rank 4 Sinister is. And I think he's arguably the best Rank 4 option in the entire game for people who want to play competitively, as long as you're not solely focused on Battlegrounds. Our next fight is 41 Gentle, which has Roots, Power Focus, and Bubble Shields? Yeah, Bubble Shields. Again on this fight, I was quite worried because I've not fought Gentle much, but we just kill him before he does anything. Special shout out to our leader Gabe on this fight, because he is bold, just like Gentle. So there's a lot of correlation there. Next fight, we've got 43 Gladiator. This node's quite good for Sinister. We ignore the Hazard Shifts. Whilst the Empathetic lock is up, we can still get our passives to get us our bleeds. And the prowesses can be a problem in some other variety of fights that I've fought with Sinister on this node. Mainly you get Bullseye or Maestro. but because you can outrange Gladiator's SP1, the paralysis aren't really a concern here. We'll have to wait out the unblockable and unstoppable and dance around it a bit, but it's not too big of an issue. You'll see as soon as we get our SP1 off the fight, just turn with our saber. As you've seen from the thumbnail, our last fight is 46 Serpent, which they banned towards. It's one of the hardest fights on the map, very regularly gets killed, especially with being banned. So it's nice to be able to build around it with Sinister. I personally wouldn't want to take this fight without my Sinister being rank 4, just for reference for anyone else looking at it. We have got some free fights here, of course the Apox Synergy, so we are pretty juiced up. We've got our 3 Cosmics from prior fights. But this just shows how ridiculous Sinister really is. It's Serpent on 46 with all the extra power gain and all the stat boosts you get, and Sinister doesn't counter anything. Doesn't counter anything that Serpent does, but it really just doesn't matter because of how good this champ is. You can just nuke him before he becomes a problem. Yeah, gonna do half our charge for our vicious passive to get the extra damage. You'll notice I also put suicides on for this fight. Again, just for that extra damage to try and get through as quick as possible. Don't want to stay in this fight for long at all. To be fair, we're fairly lucky he throws SP2 there. Just barely any damage to us, when we parry it especially. Same thing here, throw the SP1. When he goes into his death immunity, he will take an SP3 to the face, but it doesn't really matter. We'll take about 40% and then we'll just be able to finish him off whilst it runs down. Thanks for watching my first video. Really hope this has shown a bit of a light on Sinister, and if anyone here gets encouraged to rank 4 Sinister based off this video, then I'll take that as a win. Hopefully I'll do some more in the future. See you next time, guys.